Okay, testing. Okay, we will learn a couple of things before actually starting testing. Some general things. Okay, so software engineer. Okay, we know many have a doubt actually. What is this software engineer? What software engineer is doing? Okay, maybe this doubt actually the elder people like our parents. Okay, they have this doubt. So for them, it will be doubt forever. Okay, so they don't know what we are doing. Okay, what we will do, what we are doing in the software company. So we should understand, okay, before getting into the market. I know some of you working. If you understand the system properly, right, it will be very easy, very easy. Okay, so I see if you take any company, okay, we all know TCS very well, right? We all know TCS very well. So total TCS, I will, okay, the employees, I will take it. I mean, I'm talking about software side. I will take it as admins, developers, developers, and testing, testing tests. So developers, who is writing code and who is developing some applications and who is giving to different vendors, different customers. Test engineers, the one what is developed by developers, test engineers are testing that. Okay. So admins, who are admins? Like they are managing multiple things. Like database. You should have heard that. Okay, database and server admins, storage admins. Like this, many admins are there. So all these three. If you ask only is this is the job? No. There are other departments like HRs are there, finance department who is taking care of salaries and okay, all people management, everything. Okay, and HRs are like people management, human resource, right? Like who is joining, who is coming, like what is the news. Okay, if you take one person, his joining date is there. He's taking continuous leaves. How many days he's coming? How much time he's staying? And what is his salary? Every year they have to give a hike to that person, and he may leave the job, and somebody else will join in that company. Okay, so I'm talking about one person. Okay, like this, many people are there in big companies. In TCS, one building itself is the HRs. One entire building I'm talking in Bangalore, I know that building. So that entire building, they have HR people, HR team. Almost 1,500 people are there who are working on HR team. But I'm not bothered about that. Yeah, finance department is there. They are kind of MBA. HR department is there. They are kind of MBA and human resource. And there are security people, even there. Everybody is a employee only, TCS employee only. Okay, even there is a sweepers, right? Who is cleaning, who is washing, many things they are doing. Even they are also from TCS. There are permanent employees for that too. Okay, receptionist, many jobs are there, but I'm really not bothered about them. I'm looking software like we are into technical side, right? That's why I'm considering admins, developers, and the test engineers are the three jobs, three jobs in the company. Okay, so I'll compare with one small bullshit. Okay, one local any company, small like I'll take one restaurant. If we take a restaurant, okay, suppose I'll take a restaurant. What will do? In the restaurant, it's a business. TCS, it's a business. They are doing everything. Restaurant, they are doing everything. If you take a tailor shop, they are doing everything. Okay, everybody has their own business. Okay, so for everyone, there are customers, right? TCS, there are customers. Restaurants, there are customers. And the tailor shop, there are customers. And the vegetable shop, there are customers, right? If there is no customer, there is no business. So everybody should have customers. Maybe coming to TCS, so I'll tell you simple examples to everything. So TCS, for example. So now I am planning to start one restaurant in the Bangalore, and that too I am planning for a chain of hotels. Chain of hotels means like we will have multiple branches. So in throughout Bangalore, I am planning for 10 branches in 10 prime locations in the Bangalore. Okay, I'm planning. So I'm up like I'm spending some money and I'm preparing some buildings for all 10 branches. And here, one big challenge is managing all 10 hotels. Uh, like as a owner, like I'm the owner, what I have to do? I have to. I cannot go to every hotel every day, right? I may go, but everything I cannot take care. Uh, I mean, physically, I cannot go to everything, and I cannot see everything. Okay, for that, the software has to be there. One software has to be there. So what I do, I go to TCS and I ask for one. I need one software. So I'm going to have 10 branches. So we will install in all 10 branches. So in that, I should know. So I sit at my home or I sit at my office, a small office. And from there, I should monitor everything. Like hotel one, how many employees are there, how many have taken leaves, and what is the counter. Okay, morning what is the counter, afternoon what is the counter, evening what is the counter, and what is going on. Like if you say, well, if you see even the food, which food is going and how much, like which, I mean, we can say which food went, how much, all these things we look at, right? This is for one branch. Same way I should get for all 10 branches. Okay. If I sit at home, I can get all the report from my laptop with the help of that software. Okay. I give a requirement to TCS company. Okay. What TCS does, okay, whatever we ask, so they will develop. So whatever, so we are that I'm the customer for TCS. Okay. So what TCS does, so they will take my requirement, whatever I ask, with that requirement, they prepare one application. Okay. You are seeing right in the apps as the app. When you say app, mobile app means application. I hope you all know that. Okay. Swiggy app, WhatsApp app. Okay. They are applications. Swiggy app, Swiggy application. What we do in that? So we log into Swiggy and we select, okay, whatever food we want, whatever restaurant we want, and we order it. Okay. So we are logging into an application, we are doing the task, whatever we want, and we are getting it. Same here. They will develop an application and they give that application to me. And that application, I will ask TCS people only install in all my 10 restaurants and make it, okay, make it work and just give access to me. Like that, I am. So they will prepare all the application and from that application, with that application, they will come to all the 10 branches and they will install everywhere in all 10 portals and they will give access to me and go. Okay. So what happens in that? So first I give a requirement. Okay. From my requirement, they understand very well. So they hire some people, some 20 developers and 20 test engineers. I'll talk more like every page I'll talk. But first you understand how the companies are working. Okay. So they will hire some 20 developers and 20 test engineers, and the developers will develop the application. Test engineers will test the application. So why to test the application? Okay. So here, very simple. When we have the when we have an application, okay. Um, okay. So when we prepare something, okay, without testing, we may give a wrong quality product. Maybe uh, which have multiple issues. So, for example, um, I so Take restaurant only as an example. So I given a software. So he will enter. Okay. For example, he will enter one person. He has taken a leave. For example, if I give one person taken a leave today, so maybe manager enter that one person taken a leave. Suppose if I give two people, it is taking. If I give three people, it is taking. So when I am developing, right, I did some part, some 3 to 4 people. First, in one case, that day, some 7 people taken the leave, which is unexpected. And when TCS people are developing, right, they think, oh, where 7 people will take it, 7 people take a leave in one day, the hotel, how they will run the hotel. Okay, in that way, they test till 3 people and they left it. But when we enter the seven, so the application is getting crashed. For example, just I'm giving an example. So I enter seven, then application went wrong and some red screen came. Like this happened. Okay. So this is the issue. If like this happens, right, the restaurant owner, he will go back, he will go to the he will go to the TCS company and like he will do a big nonsense there, right? So if they have a valid test engineers, so the test engineers can do all this testing, whatever scenarios we are talking, right? Everything they will test. Everything they will test. So to say simple, whatever we are making as application, right? The application has to test by test engineers each and every part, each and every part. Okay, that is the importance of test engineers. If there is no test engineer, okay, if there is no test engineer, for example, so that company definitely they cannot do any good quality product if there is no test engineer. So companies spend a lot for the testing itself. Developing application is very easy. I'm telling you, very, very, very easy. Okay. Even if I sit, if I know development, right? If I sit for 1 2 days, I can develop one big application. But how the application is working, is it working as per requirement? So a customer came and asked for some, he given some requirements. Is that application really working as per that applications? Oh, sorry, as per that requirement. So that responsibility is the test engineer responsibility. Okay, I'll make it little simple. Okay, don't worry. It will be theory, but you will understand. You will understand. Try to take okay slowly, slowly. I'll have more examples to get a better understanding. So simple. I'm preparing one laptop. For example, I'm the company. I'm making one laptop. For example, so I go to one shop and I buy one hard disk, one monitor, one everything. I buy in different shops and I assemble everything and I sell it. Is it a good? Is it a good? Okay. Is it a good approach? No, definitely not. So preparing assemble all the hardware, prepare a laptop. This is the first step. So step one. Okay. Then in the second step, after entire laptop is ready, you have to test each and everything of that laptop. Okay. Once you assemble, whether you are able to install operating system or not. If yes, you are able to install Windows, you are able to install Linux. Yes. And whether you are able to install any firmwares and drivers, and you are able to see all the hardware which is there in the laptop, and you are able to see, you are able to work on all the hardwares in the laptop. Everything you have to check thoroughly. If all these checks are done, okay, then only you can sell outside. You know the secret. So whenever the company HP is, for example, HP is releasing laptops, right? Whenever they are releasing a new laptop, they will give this kind of test. Okay, what and all we tested in this laptop, kind of document, give it to the uh, government. So they'll say this product we developed and we did all this testing in this laptop and it is successful. All these test cases are successful and they give it to the government. Suppose if you give a wrong document, So simple, you prepare and you document. And if something happens in that list, whatever we given, right? If something happens, it will become a huge problem for that company. Okay, that's the reason they spent a lot, and they will find lot of issues, lot of issues. The developing laptop is not a simple task. Why they are taking this much time? Like if you see, HP released Gen 10 servers in the 2013, 2014, 2014 correct, and Gen 11 in the 2020. 6 years. Why they have taken 6 years? Okay, because they are doing lot of testing. Okay, once all the testing is completed, then they release them. Understanding, right? So from there, they will again next one. They started in 2019. They started Gen 12, and I think it is going to release in 2025. So it's almost 6 years, right? So this is the case. So they do lot of testing. Okay, I took you some other place actually when I'm talking. So coming back to here. Okay, coming back to here. Coming back to here. Yes, we have admins. So we have admins, we have developers, and we have testing this, and we are part of this. Okay. And I'll talk one more. What is a product-based company and what is a service-based company? Okay. There are two companies, product-based and service-based. Product-based and service-based. Okay. So you maybe hear these two words, and I'm telling you, we get job in the product-based. So, just I'll try to explain with a simple example. Product based. Um, okay, product based example is hotel. Okay, service based example is kind of stuff. I'll tell you how. So, hotel, if you see thoroughly, what they do first, they prepare all the products. I mean, morning they prepare some idli, dosa, tea, coffee, everything they prepare. They don't know like how many people will come. Okay, they don't know. They have some estimation based on everyday's okay business. So with that estimation, they prepare some product in the morning and they sell it. So here, hotel is a product base. They are preparing products and then they are waiting for the customers. Okay, but the tailor shop, it's a little different. So here what will happen? Tailor shop is also a shop, but here we will go to the tailor shop. Customer is going to the tailor shop, and whenever we are going, we give a cloth. Okay, we take a cloth and we give a cloth and we'll ask them to stitch it. Right? So here customer is giving the business in the tailor shop. So we are going to tailor shop, we are giving a cloth, we are giving everything, and then they will make it right. Okay. So once he prepare everything in the tailor shop, he will charge something for that service and he will give our product. Same way in product base, they will prepare everything in the morning, and sometimes it may successful, sometimes it may not, but overall they will see overall. Okay, like not every day, every hour they will not consider. So this month I have total this much business, like that they will consider. That is a product based. So now I come to our actual example. So if you take a company like Dell or HP, Cisco, these are product based companies. So our TCS, Wipro, Infosys, these all are service based companies. I'll talk how. So what Dell and HP are doing, so they will prepare some servers. So they don't have any customers. They blindly, their business is that. So they will prepare servers and they will make the servers ready, and then they will advertise it and they will sell it. So whenever they are making them ready, they don't know how successful they will be. Okay. Whenever they are making laptops ready, they don't know how successful it will be. Understanding, right? So we are preparing some laptops. First, we will make the laptops ready. We will make the servers ready. We will make the storage arrays ready. We will make the switches ready, and customers will come and buy it. So first, we are spending a lot of money. We are doing development. We are doing testing. We are preparing hardware. So we are doing everything, and then we are keeping in the market, and then we are advertising. That is the product base. But in case of service based, like if you go to TCS or Wipro, people will go. Like just now, I had an example, right? The restaurant, he had planned one application. So the restaurant owner go to the TCS company and he will ask for, I need this kind of application. So then TCS will develop that and they will charge something for that. So their business is safe, actually, service based business is safe, and at the same time they will get less profit. Okay, when I say less profit, so like they should maintain people on this. But product based company, it's not like that. Okay, see how I'll tell you example. Service based. Suppose I have a small company, I have 100 developers and 100 test engineers in my company, and I got one project. I did that project and I given it. Once that project is completed, once that application is completed, I am kind of some 3 4 months, no work is there. In that 3 4 months, the people we have to pay the salary for both developers and testing engineers. You cannot take out because of there is no work. Because whenever if somebody come with a new work, right, you cannot hire people again. Okay, you have to maintain them. You have to maintain them in that situation also when there is no work. That is the biggest problem in the service-based company. But when it comes to product-based, they have a clear picture. They have a clear roadmap. I can say roadmap. Um, so this year in 2025, we are going to release Gen 12 servers. In 2024, we are going to release FC SAN switches. In 2024, we are going to release some storage arrays. So they have a clear picture and they start working on them. And once that is completed, they will move the people to other things. Okay, that's why you don't see a bench concept in the product-based company. So, an example, I have more than 12 plus years of experience, but throughout this, I did not sit on any bench or anything. You know, we hear that, right? Where he is on bench, we don't have any work. But in service-based company, people usually work for some time and they go to bench for some time and again they will work for some time and then they go to bench work, like that they switch. Okay, just understand what is product-based company and service-based company. Okay, and product-based company, they have a big market, very big market, huge market. Maybe, yeah, there are small companies also. I'm not telling everything, but in our domain, specific in our domain, HP, Dell, and all, they have a margin all over the world. That's why they are very rich. Okay, like if you take a server, okay, we will sell it entire world, US, China, Russia, everywhere we sell the servers. Okay, Dell servers, HP servers, storages, everything. So that's why they have a lot of income. But service-based company, it's based on the customer. If customer comes, based on the work what he is giving, based on that they will charge. Okay, only from specific vendor, specific customer, they will charge it. They will take some. So that's why they have a limited like money. But whenever companies like TCS and all, they have a lot of customers. With that, they are making lot of money. Okay, so this is product based and service based. Understand? Nobody will ask you the question, what is this product based and service based? But you should understand when you say if somebody asks you what is a product based company, this is the best example. So they prepare the products and they will sell the products. Okay, service-based company, they will come to them and then they will prepare the product as per the customer requirement and they will give it to that customer. Okay, so one more important, how the teams, okay, like we have different team, right? But I'll give you one example, but don't consider everywhere it is like that, but mostly it will be like that. So how is our team? So I'm telling you, you are the test engineer. For example, I'm writing. So consider everybody is you are. Okay, you are the test engineer. Okay, you are here testing, and In your team, there may be multiple test engineers, multiple test engineers. So for all this, we have a test lead. We have a test lead. Okay. For all this test lead, we have a test manager. We have a test manager, testing manager. Okay. So this manager, like uh, for this people, right? This uh, tested one tested, but under this manager, there may be multiple test leads. Okay. Okay. Just wait. Okay. Testing manager. On top of this, we have a project manager. Project manager. In parallel, we have a development also. Okay, this is a project manager, and we have a development manager. Development manager. Under development manager, so there is a lead. I would say dev lead, development lead, and here there are the engineers. I'm really not bothered about this. We are not developers, but we are part of here. We are. Okay, this is how. So we have a project manager. So under project manager, to both this entire project, whatever we are running, right? For entire project, he is the manager. So under project manager, we have a development manager who is taking care of all the development activities, and another test manager is there who is taking care of all the who is taking care of all the testing activities. Okay, you are part here. So under test lead, we have a test engineers, right? We have some senior engineers, junior engineers, based on their experience. Senior engineers, junior engineers like this, based on their experience. So you are part of any of them. Okay, you are part of any of them. So this is how the team. But this structure is same in every company. There is no change in the structure. Maybe the names, okay? Maybe now I'm calling it as a test engineer. Some people call it as a quality engineer. Some people call it as a software engineer. Maybe different names here. And instead of test lead, okay, some people call it as a team lead. Some people call it as a like um, some there are the expert. There are names, different names I'm talking, but he's a lead. On top of that, there is a manager, test manager. Okay, like this different name and a project manager or senior manager, something different names used. Okay, project manager, senior manager, different things, right? But the structure wise, this is okay. Everybody you ask in your family, if somebody there, you ask them, so they will have some leader, they will have some manager, they will have some senior manager. On top of that, if you want to go, they will have some director level, and vice president, and president, and finally CEO. Something like this. There is a big change, big change. Okay, CEO, president, vice president, director, project manager. Okay, maybe these names may be different, but there are team like this. People, there is for everyone there is one. Okay, head for everyone. So for people, there is a lead is a head. For lead, manager is a head. For manager, project manager is a head, and director is a head. Vice president is a head. CEO is a head. Okay, this is the structure. Okay, if in our family, if anybody is a software engineer, you ask them their laptop and you go to Teams and you can check them. In Teams, you can go and you can click on anybody, one person name. And there is an option called organization. If you click on that, you can see all the entire. This is the team structure. Remember, very, very important. You feel it. You are working in this team. Okay, you should remember. So when you are going to interview, right, you should have one name for the test lead. You should have one name for the test manager. You should have one name for post project manager. Okay, some manager names, right? Any questions so far? Any questions? Finding boring? Okay. Okay. Right. Uh, so we'll go to another small topic. So a few things in the company itself again. So in the company, maybe you maybe know this. So we have different tools. Okay, we have a tool called Outlook, Microsoft Outlook. This is like a emails, emails manager. Okay, we do emails with the Microsoft Outlook. So most of the companies, I can say 90+% of companies are using Outlook and Google Mail, Gmail. So Gmail also supporting for some people, but it's not it's not like uh, uh, many people are using. Okay, very less people are using that Gmail. Very less people are using, but overall Outlook. Okay. Now another important one is the Teams, Microsoft Teams. This is like a chatting. Okay, chatting app, but it's not a private chat. It's a professional, official chat. So in the team, here, as I mentioned, right, I'm a test engineer. If I want to talk to my lead, if I want to talk to my manager, so I do prefer chatting in this team. I ping in the teams and I discuss, right? This happens. Test engineer, okay? Test engineer, okay? Teams, it's a chatting app. And there are many things, but we should learn these two very well. So whenever, if you don't know anything about them like that, my request, do some YouTube, how to send emails in the Outlook, how to use Outlook, how to use Teams. Okay, just feel that. Okay, I want you to understand more about this two, Outlook and Teams. Okay, just go through. So whatever videos you get in the YouTube, right? Just go through them. But understand them. Understand. Okay, so I hope most of you know this. That's what I'm thinking. Uh, just I given a brief introduction. So, but this is the thing, right? Okay, I'll go to actual topic, testing topic. Okay, what is software testing? So, definition wise, okay, software testing is a process of executing the application with the intent of finding the defects. Okay, we should have some intention to find the defect. Okay, finding the defects. So simple testing. We test the product, we test the application we find the defect and we fix the defect. We make it very proper, very, very, very proper. So with that, okay, suppose if you do testing right, um, we will have a very good quality product. So I'll do a material, just listen and understand. So we should have a proper quality product. Okay. To have a proper product, you should do a testing. Okay. Finding the defects. Okay. To if you find more defects, definitely it will become more quality. Okay. And here we use some different terms like uh, we'll start with example otherwise. Okay. Uh, there is a concept called SDLC. Okay, SDLC, software development development. If you understand this very well, right? So you will understand everything. You will understand everything. Okay. So here we have multiple pages actually. Okay. So what happens here in the SDLC? So very simple software development life cycle. So to develop one software, what and all we follow exactly. What and all we follow exactly. That is the SDLC, software development life cycle. So for a better understanding, I'll do one thing. I will take one example. Wipro. Wipro is the software company who did the application for Canara Bank. This is a real time. Actually, Wipro did for Canara Bank. Wipro did one application. They developed one application for Canara Bank, and we will step by step, right? We will explain thoroughly what happened. Okay. So in the SDLC, there are different pages. Okay. The first one, requirement. Requirements, very important. You can start noting down. Requirement. Second one, analysis. Analysis. Third one, design. Design. Fourth one, coding. Coding. That is the development. Fifth one, testing. Okay. Seventh one, I can say maintenance. Install and maintenance. You will see different, like if you look about SDLC, right, you will see different pages, different names in the Google. But overall, the content wise, whatever I'm telling, right, same content will be there. So learn any one SDLC and try to explain them. So important question. So what is SDLC? So to develop one software, what we do exactly? Okay. Again, I talk more theory now, and we'll go phase by phase. Okay. So now Canara Bank. Okay. Understand this, whatever example. So today and tomorrow, completely I'll explain this. If you understand this well, right, remaining all you will understand it. Okay. So, Canara Bank, they are planning for one application. Okay. One application where they want to start online banking. Online bank. This is done long back, but I'm telling you an example now. Okay, they are planning for online banking. So then they have a requirement. Everybody knows the online banking, right? That's why I'm taking Canara Bank as an example. So online banking means what will be there? You have to log into the bank with your details. And once you log in, you have fields like check your balance, okay, add paying, and send money, okay, and verify other things like how much balance, any other offers you have, okay, any other investments if you have, how to see that investment. If you want to do more investment, so how to do that investment. So everything you can do in the remote, you can do in the application. You will log into that, you will do it in the application. So that application developed by Wipro. Okay. So here, step by step, you understand. First, Canara Bank, go to Wipro. So when I say Canara Bank, some people in the bank, some managing directors or somebody, they go to Wipro and they ask Wipro, we need this kind of application. We want this kind of application. Can you help us? Okay. This is the first step. Canara Bank go to Wipro. So then Wipro people, okay, we will come to you. We will come to you and we will take the requirement. That is the first phase. Okay. We will come to you. Wipro will come to the Canara Bank and we will take all the requirements. So once the requirement is ready and we will do analysis, and after that, I will tell how many days it will take and how much time it will take, how much money it is required. So all these things I will discuss after the analysis. They will tell simple. Okay. And then one fine day, Wipro people will go to the Canara Bank. Wipro people go to the Canara Bank. Whenever they go to the Canara Bank, they will start talk with Canara Bank CEO, Canara Bank managing directors, Canara Bank employees like managers, clerks, cashier, okay, and other features who are taking care of other features. They will talk with everyone, and including Pune if he want, if he is doing something. Suppose he is every day going and he is keeping on thumb for attendance, Pune. So then he will talk to Pune also, and he will talk to some selected customers also. Because finally, who is going to use the Canara Bank application? Some Canara Bank customers will use that. So they will the Canara Bank will tell to the Wipro people, why don't you talk to my customers also, take inputs from them and prepare as per their, okay, user friendly or as per their interest. Definitely they will involve some of their customers also. So Wipro people talk to each and everyone and they will gather, okay, what CEO want, what director. Okay, so what CEO wants, what director wants, and what branch manager wants, and what clerk wants, cashier and fuels, customers, they will talk to each and everyone and they will gather all the information. That is called requirements. That is a paper. So Wipro collected all the requirements from the Canara Bank. Wipro collected all the information from the Canara Bank. So this is the initial phase. I mean, starting phase, right? So in a professional terms to tell, business requirements are gathered in this phase. Business requirement means what Canara Bank wants. Okay, this phase is the like main focus of the like um, to gather all the requirements from each and every one of the customer. Here it's the Canara Bank. Okay, meeting with their CEO, managers, stakeholders. Okay, everybody. They will meet everyone. Okay, and so it's like they have some idea, right? Who is going to use the system? Like this application, whatever we are preparing, who will use it? How they will use it? And what type of data they will keep it in the application? How much data they will keep it in the application? Okay, and what is the input? What is the output? So like this, they will have each and everything in this requirement. They will gather. Okay, you know, in the companies, like if you go to Wipro kind of companies, there is a special team who can gather requirements. They are working only to gather the requirements. They are professionals, okay, who gather proper information and without missing any single point, they gather all the requirements and they give it to analysis. Okay. Now the second phase is analysis. Okay. After requirement gathering, these requirements are analyzed for their, I can say, validity and the possibility of the developing the requirements in the system. When I say validity and possibility, so simple. In the analysis phase, the first thing whether we can do it first. Okay, we can do it. Then how big the application is. Is it a very big application? If you look at all the requirements, you will get to know, oh, there are many requirements. So it will take 2 years time, for example. Okay, it will take 2 years time. Okay, then um, so based on that, they will tell, like they will do this analysis and then they will go to Canara Bank. Before people go to Canara Bank, this is the big application. We need 2 years time to do it. Just I'm giving an example. Yeah, there are applications which takes more than 2 years also and which complete in 2 months also. Okay. So just I'm taking one example here. So they will tell this is going to take 2 years of time and we are charging this much. We will charge this much for this entire project. So what they'll say, so first 2 years, we will develop the application. We will do development, testing, everything in the company. And we will come and we will update in all your systems wherever. Okay, we will update in all your systems. Like for example, once the entire application is ready, they will go to banks and they will install in their laptops and they will show the demo to some people at least, and from there everybody will start using, right? So, and once that is done, we will give support for another 5 years. So suppose we are giving in 2 years. After that, okay, we will give support for 5 years. suppose if you want to make any changes, or if you want to delete something, if you want to add something, if you want to change something. Okay, for example, maybe in 2024, the interest rate is 7%, for example, for the fixed deposit account. Maybe in 2025, it may be increased to 8%. So that time definitely it's a simple, for us it's a very simple number, 7 to 8. But the calculation has to done in the application, right? So there some softwares should be involved and they make all the changes properly. Okay, so like this, we will give some support for 5 years for all together. So this is the we are planning this much budget. So if you are okay, we will start immediately and we will give the time. Okay, then Canara Bank said yes, we are fine. You can go ahead and start the application. Okay, now requirements is done, analysis is done, right? Requirement is done and analysis is done. Now they will do the design phase. Okay, maybe I'll go back to analysis. So who will take care of analysis? Okay, mostly in the analysis, right? The development people who are going to do coding, the testing people who are testing from the testing, and some project managers, some architects, some senior engineers. These people only involved in the analysis. So, but they have to tell how much time it will take, all these things, right? So these people will involve and they will complete the analysis, and then everything is okay for both Wipro and Canara Bank. Now it will go to design. Okay, so design phase, like here many things. Like design means they will discuss. For example, we are planning to the coding, right? So there are many coding related things are there. Like we have a Java, we have a .NET, we have okay. So we have a Java, we have a .NET, we have Python. Okay, many things are there. We should use some database. We should use many things. We should use for the design. So this in this design phase, right? We will decide okay which code we are going to develop. Which code? Like I'm going to write all the code in the Java. I'm going to use the Java. I'm going to use SQL database, and I'm going to use some HTML. So these are development I'm talking, HTML. And with this, we are going to develop. And how many people required for development? How many people requirement for testing? Okay, how we are going to develop? Okay, so there are multiple features, multiple pages. So tomorrow I'll talk again. I'll go through one by one. I'll talk very in detail in every page, at least the design, coding, and testing in very detail. First, understand entire SDLC. Okay, so in the design phase, they will discuss and what tools we have to use, what systems we have to use, how many testers, how many developers, and what code we are going to write, and what kind of testing we are going to do. So everything will be decided in the design phase. Okay, so again here, the architects and the developers, testers, they only involved in the design. Okay, once that is also done. So all the design is completed. Now the actual development start in the coding. They start writing code in the coding part, development part. The actual development starts and the product is built in the coding phase. Okay, so here the coding means we have a lot of, we said many features are there. So we talk more about, we talk more about what is it? Coding. Like the work is divided into modules. Like we have a lot of work there, and they will divide to multiple engineers. Okay, they will divide to multiple engineers, and they will give work to multiple engineers, and the engineers will work on some piece of code. Everybody start work on some piece of code. Okay, so suppose if we have some 20 developers in the team, everybody take one feature and they will start work on their feature. Okay, separately, and they will club the code. in the fine. Understanding, right? So who is doing this? All developers. So when this coding is happening, right, in the same time, the testing team, okay, they will test that code. They will make the plan how to test the code when the coding is happening and talking in parallel. So they start writing the code. So they will tell, so we are writing the code. We will take at least 4 months to release the first set of code. So in that 4 months, what test engineers does? So test engineers, they will plan how we are going to test. Okay. And they will make all the systems, everything ready by the time the code is coming. So once the code comes, the test engineers start testing the product. Okay. So coding and testing. So I'll talk more. First understand. So coding is done and the testing is done. Okay. Once the testing is completed, I mean, all the code is developed completely and the testing is done. When I say testing is done, so there are no issues. Okay. We have written test cases. All the test cases are completed. All the test cases are completed without any issues. Everything is ready. Everything is done. So testing is done. Then we will release to the like to the uh, customer, Canara Bank. Okay. So I'm telling it as a maintenance here. So maintenance means here multiple things involved in the maintenance. So Wipro only will go and give the demo to the Canara Bank management. First thing is the first step. They will give a demo. And once they are satisfied with the product, so they will ask Wipro people to install in some of the system. Then they will go to some main branches in multiple locations and they will install and they will use it. Okay, they will try to use it. So that is also part of maintenance. And once everything is ready, they will give demo to some Canara Bank people like managers, clerks who are using this application, right? They will give training to them. And from there, everybody start using the Canara Bank. And once that is done, they will look at that. So we made it ready, but we don't know right exactly how the customers are using the application. So we did our best. We created a best application and we tried like we did a good testing on the product. We did a very good testing on the product. And once the testing is completed, we give it to them. But we may miss some scenarios like different types of customers are there in the market. They will use this application like left and right. We don't know, right? So when the customers are using, if any defects come, if any issues come in the application, the maintenance team, right, they will immediately fix that and they will give it to them. So like that, they will give support, maintenance and support. Usually we call it as maintenance and support actually. So maintenance and support. So this maintenance and support, uh, they will do it for some years. Maybe first 3 years it will be in that cost only, whatever they asked initially, and maybe next 3 years they will charge every year. We could pay this much to give a support. Okay, so they do that. So once, so this is how the product. So how it started, how it is completed. So this entire thing is the software development life cycle. Okay. So here we are part of testing team. We are part of testing. Okay. So here we have a concept called Sdlc, software testing life cycle. So similar software development life cycle, software testing life cycle. So here there are different life cycle in every phase, but I'm not interested on anything. As I'm a test engineer, I'm very much interested on what happens in the testing. That I will talk tomorrow, but and I will talk a little more in depth on every phase once again, and then we will get into Sdlc tomorrow. Okay. So once this Sdlc is done right, we have to write some test case. So I'll tell you how to write the test cases, all these things we will discuss. tomorrow. Okay. Any questions so far? Any question? Understand? I try to tell you in a general words. So first you should understand that very properly. Okay. Then uh, like I will use little official professional words tomorrow in the testing. So and I'll give the material also. You can go through that. So you will see we need definitions. Okay, some 50 pages document is there. You don't need to go each and everything in that, but so whatever I last said, we will go through that. Okay. Any questions here? Okay. So I'll share this video. You do one thing.